spectacle, a cavalcade of dancing lights trying to hype this crowd into a frenzy, and it's working because they know what a huge matchup is in store. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 13th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense will get first crack at it today. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tigers are on the move. They'll run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Running to the left. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. There's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. So LSU's offense headed on to the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid.
He's got it down outside. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Well, LSU receivers are known for their swagger, and that is swagger well earned after that one.
You go outside and you make plays. Like, listen, you have swag, you have confidence, and you usually get a little bit loud. Reese, and like, listen, feed me the rock. So many great LSU receivers in the past, and it's because of that swag.
They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. To the air, it's Hawkins.
And that run really didn't go any.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They're going to need to get something started finding them. He lofts one down the sideline. Makes the catch down the right side. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Bringing the heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. You think recently, guys like Marcus Spears.
And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. So Missouri will have to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Here's the handoff. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. And the Tigers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Makes the catch. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got a man in the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Right back to the well. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Grinding and pushing his way, and man, he got behind his pads, but they get him stopped just inches away from the goal line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. On second and goal, they go right back to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This defense has given up ground, but stood tall at the end. Sneak gets it done.
I'll tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. Just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got enough for a Missouri first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
There was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right on the money. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Line getting set on second down. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Gets it out fast. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love throwing slants to big boys. When you got big targets, man, it's hard to miss them. Great job throwing to a guy that tall, putting it near his body, and he plucks it in for the catch.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rush is on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. On the run, it's Robinson. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
And it's another 1st and 10 play. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Punt is on its way. He's got it. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. Pulls and fires complete. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. To the air on 1st down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Robinson. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on 1st down. To the air, it's Hawkins. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown LSU! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Man, And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. He does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Tosses it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking left. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Caught behind the line. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Got it in the middle. It's Robinson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Here's the heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. So they won't get a touchdown, but a chance to put something on the board before halftime. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. From the gun, the ground game. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double-team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Handoff from the gun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They pick up that first down easily. You wonder sometimes if you're 2-down territory there, you take a shot on 3rd and run it on 4th, but they opt to just move the chains here.
Man, I laugh now watching quarterback sneaks. It looks a lot less fun than back in my day when I played, because not only are you getting hit from the front now if you're a quarterback, but you've got your own guys running into your back now as well. We see these push plays more and more often today in college football. No fun.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Quickly complete. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
I remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Off the play fake. Unloads to the right. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. They run the reverse. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds his tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge 3rd down coming up. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He did not make it a stonewall on 3rd down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Unloads quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Still running up the 30. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. LSU quick to the line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Finds the tight end. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's see what they've got on second down. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Fires on the move.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like, they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He's got him. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Got the quick pass. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. front in the backfield, it's Robinson. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They just keep firing. Finds his man. It's Terrell. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Using the quick game. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds. Trying to convert this second and short. Using his legs. It's Robinson. And they'll stop him just short of the first down. Just inches away from moving the sticks. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. And the Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Motion from the wideout. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terrell. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got it set up on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Give to the back.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at him.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Catch in the middle, it's Petway. The change will move, and they'll have first and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Power football with the run. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now on second and goal. The give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffened on the last play. Now it's third and goal again from the 2. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And the punishment has been extended. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Snagged in the middle. It's Schwartz. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Bully ball on third and short. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Terrell. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack. One more play to pad the stats. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it.